This is an important computer to look at though, for the first time. Last defense lock code named Zabi. Translation XABY. That's XABY. Repeated twice for the less intelligent. I do not have doubts about your intelligence, of course, but gotta be all-inclusive after all. Now we don't have to get ourselves launched through the entire conveyor belt again, because there is a different way to go. Oh, next is Luca. Alright. From here on, it's best to take the elevator up and go through the lab area, because you'll find something very useful in the lab area actually. A save point. I think that was a critical. I'm not entirely sure how criticals look like for ranged characters. I think it's when the projectile flashes or just acts a little differently. Because I noticed before, well, right now when Luca shot it was only like 36 damage, but before it kind of blinked for a second and then it dealt more damage as a result of a critical hit. Maybe that's something to look out for? Not entirely sure. But here you go. Here's your save point. Save up. Amazing how instantaneous saving is in this game, not like in the DS and PlayStation versions. But that's kind of expected for those two. Oh no! Acid and alkalines! One thing you want to do is get rid of acid, because with acid and alkaline they can perform a skill attack known as chemical fusion, I think. Oh yeah, you can't burn an alkaline, that doesn't work like that. Of course, if you persist, you can just punch the shit out of it. It doesn't have a lot of health, it just has a lot of physical defense. But if you have acid and alkaline in the fields, they will attempt to do chemical fusion, which deals a lot of damage. You want to watch out for that. Open hatch, which opens up a hatch. You can take this route, and I think... I'm not entirely sure what happens down there. Let's have a look. One thing that's pretty nice about alkalines and acids is that they give a lot of XP for what they're worth, because all in all, they're not dangerous enemies. They deal a lot of physical damage, and they're very physically strong in terms of defense, but they're pretty weak overall, and they give a lot of XP. 45 XP for one alkaline. That's pretty good. Acids will shoot fireballs whenever we get the chance. They give a little less XP, but still, it's quite a bit. Early on in the game, that's quite nice. Damn, I know you can avoid that alkaline coming out of the puddle. I had it happen before, but I can't remember how I did it. Doesn't seem to happen anymore. Doesn't matter. Another encounter with this guy is good for me. What sucks about these guys is that they drain your MP before you even get to any serious battles. Hey, a laser beam. Well, it's a good thing we didn't go through that side. However you get to that elevator. Titan Vest. Who can wear this? Well, Chrono can wear this. And so Robo. He already has it actually. Robo, because he's a robot, can only use specialized items, like for instance the hammer hand, or hammer arm I should say. He cannot use any swords or weapons. Like, he can't use weapons in general. He has to use specialized arms. All systems down. Defense lasers are off. Bloop. Lots and lots of alkalines and acids. Get rid of him as fast as you can. Wow. That did nothing. Shite. Oh damn, the laser spin didn't do jack and shit either. Oh no! They're fusing! See? They explode to do quite a bit of damage. It's best to not let them do this. Because as long as there's both an alkaline and an acid, they will continuously attempt to fuse. That's dangerous. Punch! Alright, that takes care of them. Got nearly 200 XP out of that battle. Which means the closest contender for leveling up is Robo. What are our levels? Oh, Robo is nearly level 12. Everyone else is already. That's good. That means we'll be leveling up soon. This elevator can go both ways, up and down. Let's see what happens if we go up. Oh, look at that. We come back to the safe zone. Well, I feel we might need this, so let's use one of our shelters, which we have 10 of, now 9, and head back down twice. I wouldn't worry about running out of shelters if I were you. You'll never have a case where you just don't have enough shelters to survive. That's what I found, at least. If you take this ladder, you will find yourself back in this room. Now, until you turn off the laser grid, you won't be able to access this room, unless you take the elevator. You do need to get rid of the lasers though. You'll see why soon enough. What's here? Plasma gun. Oh, that's not Robo's weapon, that's Luca's weapon. Nearly called her Marl for some reason. Alright, what's this all about? Door lock system Zabi operational. Enter password. Do you remember what it is? X A B Y. Open door. I think it also turns off the lasers here, not entirely sure. The grid below the door looks similar. And this is the emergency generator for Proto Dome, which means that Marl now will have the opportunity to unlock that door back at Proto Dome. Unfortunately for us, this has rung the alarm. Emergency. Security system has gone haywire. Must escape immediately. Well, let's do that. And of course, they gotta have these super strong airtight locks. Hurry, now! Luckily for us, Robo is a strong man who don't need nobody. He can hold the airlocks down for us, at least temporarily. That's good. Now, since the alarm has been tripped, elevators cannot be used, so make sure you turned off the laser grid so you can actually escape. All enemy encounters have also been disabled because what they're approaching is a boss fight. Right now. A rather untraditional one too. These are my friends. R64Y, R67Y, and R69Y. Good to see you. Punch! What are you doing? You are defective. You have been tainted. You have a virus. Pardon? Excuse me? I'm malfunctioning? Affirmative. A defect. I'm a defect. Have you forgotten our mission? All intruders must be eliminated. That was my purpose. You shame us. You shame us by you English. You must be destroyed. Whoosh. Oh, that's horrible. What are you doing? Don't bother doing anything, cause you can't really break through the bots. Let them do what they gotta do. And don't worry. They'll get what's coming for them. Bunch of blue belly bullies. Think they can get away with beating up my Robo? Just you wait. Robo. Now to take care of the intruders. No, let's take care of you. Oh, she's pissed. Yes, let's do just that. Let's wait for Luca to charge up. So this is our boss fight. It's rather untraditional, because normally you think of a boss fight as a one-on-one kind of a scenario. But this time around, we're dealing with a boss fight that's not quite that. Our boss fight is dealing with 6 R-series robots at the same time. Note that these are not very strong. You should not lose this fight. I repeat, you should not lose this fight. Use your strongest skills to eliminate the enemies. Make sure to get rid of at least some of them before we start attacking again, because once they start, they won't let up until everyone has a turn, and that can be annoying. But as you can see, 3 flame whirls will affect... No, 2 flame whirls. My mistake. Sorry about that. 2 flame whirls will eliminate the first 3 of the bots. So it's probably a best thing to do. Just continue whirling. I know a regular cyclone works just as well, so... If you took Marl with you, that's fine. Hey, what the fuck, dude? Hey! Stop that. Motherfucker. Come on. Cut it out. I'm not a fucking basketball. Dude, you just had an attack. Stop. Motherfucker. Oh, damn. Just want to charge up another flame whirl. Come on. I said you should not lose this, and they're trying to prove me wrong. I'm not gonna let this happen. You die now. Yeah, see? Told you. Should not lose. Although I do have to say, I had a much easier time when I had Marl in the team, and she didn't even help that much. Like, I don't think I even had to use her for healing. But then again, I used Cyclone, so that means I attacked more often. More quickly. So the Robos didn't have much of a chance to attack. So if you take Luca and decide to do stronger but slower attacks, you're more likely to get killed. Anyway, looks like Robo, well, he didn't get thrown into the incinerator or anything, but he is in bad shape, and Luca's not sure if she can fix him. Let's get him back to Proto Dome for now. And the 2 drag him back. Sucks that he got beaten up, but he really couldn't do anything. Can you repair me? Shut up, you dumb bot. Don't talk. You are trying to save our world? I don't know how far we'll get, but that's the idea. Anyway, Robo, what are you going to do when you're repaired? What am I going to do? Yeah, I mean, what plans do you have for the future? Luca, no one has ever asked me that before. So now I must compute. Computes internally. Good morning. Robo, you're alright. Luca, you're incredible. I hope I never have to do that again. Luca, I have made up my mind. I want to go with you. Pardon? There is nothing left for me here. Together, maybe we can give this planet of ours a chance. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. He's a pretty strong guy. We could use him. Let's go. The gate's up ahead. Hang on to your shorts. It's time to travel. Through time. Oh, what's going on? That's not normal behavior for the gate. It normally doesn't freak out like that. That doesn't look normal. Where are we? Good question. Where are we? This doesn't look like a normal location. What's this? Oh, nice. Who are you? Ah, more guests. What do you mean, guest? And where are we? Why, this is the end of time, of course. All lost travelers in time wind up here. Now, where are you from? We're from Guardia Kingdom, circa 1000 AD. I come from 2300 AD. Oh shit, that's like 1300 years into the future. That's quite a bit of time. When 4 or more beings step into a time warp, the conservation of time theorem states that they will turn up at the space-time coordinates of least resistance. That is, here. Disturbances in the space-time continuum have increased recently. Far too many folks are just popping in here. I fear something is having a powerful effect on the very fabric of time. Which means one of us has to remain here. Stay here? Alone? It is pretty bleak here. But not to worry, all time periods connect here. You can visit your friends whenever you wish, but you can never travel in groups greater than 3. So one of us must stay. Who will it be, Chrono? Well, I like my female compadres. I guess that's the way to put it, so I'll stick with them. Robo can stick around for a while. Please come for me whenever you need me. So there you have it. Don't forget, press the Y button to switch party members. How do we get back to our time? How do we get back in time? You see, those lovely pillars of light. Those hook you up to different eras. Once you've been through a gate, you can always use it to come here. To use a gate from here, step into the light and press the A button. I don't know what that is, so figure it out yourself. But beware the gate which leads from that bucket. Well, I guess we'll beware of it. Now there isn't much you can do right now, so just try to leave the area. Hey, don't go yet. I'm not done with you yet, you whippersnappers, you. Don't be in such a rush, goddammit. Before you go, take a peek inside the room behind me. Okay. Doesn't seem to lead anywhere. But it do. Who the hell is this sheep? What are you looking at? I'm Specchio, the Master of War. I've seen all kinds of battles from here. How do I look to you guys? It doesn't matter which choice you take. It's up to you. They both give you the exact same response. I see. Let's put it this way. If you're strong, I look strong. If you're weak, I look weak. You are strong of will. That's why the Old One let you through. Long before you were born, there was a kingdom where magic flourished. Everyone there could use it. But in time, people began to abuse their powers. It got so bad that no one was allowed to use magic, except wizards. Because we have to have wizards. But you have it. Wizards? No! Determination! Magic needs power of the heart. It needs inner strength. So does that mean the guy from Captain Planet who had that heart power is actually a wizard? You know, that sounds both cool and depressing at the same time, considering from which perspective you take the word wizard. Magic is divided into 4 types: lightning, fire, water, and shadow. Not the edgy type. You with the punk hairdo, you are lightning. The one with the ponytail is water. The one with goofy glasses is fire. Not just magic, but everything is based on the balance of these 4 powers. Think magic, and starting from the door, walk clockwise along the walls of my room 3 times. Don't look struck now. Well, you don't have to think magic, but you definitely have to walk around the room. And don't try to cut corners, he'll call you out on your bullshit. I know, it happened to me, accidentally. I didn't think it would matter. But it does. He's like, you've been cutting corners, don't do that. Hey, what the? Motherfucker, wasn't that 3 times? Let's try that again. That's what he says if you try cutting corners. No cheating! Okay, I think that was 2 times. Let's try one more. And that should be good, right? Yeah. Very good! Ipso facto minimo magico. Whoosh! You have the power! That's a weird fucking spell, though. At least it's not as bad as Harry Potter. I don't know. I was trying to be funny, but I didn't consult Zach for shitty jokes, so I got nothing. Chrono learns to use magic. Marl learns to use magic. Luca catches on fire and, well, learns to use magic as well. So, fortified with magic. Wanna try it out? Yeah, why not? Alright. So now we have access to magic spells. First one that's unlocked for Chrono is lightning. It induces lightning damage. No shit! I don't think Specchio is not gonna do anything in the meanwhile. He'll fight back. And he's a bastard. First spell unlocked for Marl is ice. And the first spell unlocked for Luca is fire. Well, for Specchio we're not gonna do a whole lot, because he is the master of war. But these spells will come in handy later on as we encounter different types of enemies. In particular, we'll find this to be very useful very soon. So keep that in mind. We'll need these spells very shortly. So it's a good thing we got them. Do you think we can beat him this time around? Let's see if we can. Don't bother with physicals. I don't think he cares about that. Oh yeah, we beat him. Learns dual tech antipod. Oh, that was most embarrassing. Harumph. Don't make a habit of this. Here, this is for you. Special refresher set. Got 1 magic tab and 5 ethers. I am the master of war. Ew, sometimes I scare myself. You guys are too much. Bring newcomers to meet me. Nice. I think if you beat him a few other times when you encounter him in his different states, he'll give you more stuff. We'll give it a shot, but I don't know. The magic tab will definitely be useful though. Let's use it. Much like the power tabs, the magic tabs will allow you to enhance magic by 1 point. I like to give magic tabs to Marl because she's a little weak when it comes to magic. Right now she's got magic 18, while in the meanwhile, I should say, Luca has 20. So you wanna give a little boost to Marl so she can keep up. Well, well. Oh, the wrong voice. Well, well. People who lived long ago all enjoyed such powers. Now, I know you are itching to go ripping back and forth through time. But first, you need to return to your era. And you must hurry. The longer you remain here, the harder it will be to change that which must be changed. Stop by whenever you're in the area. Yeah, now he repeats. The old man for now will be sort of like a guide. Whenever something interesting is happening, he'll let you have some hints. They don't come often, but whenever they do, they're pretty good hints. What about this bucket though? That gate leads to 1999 AD, straight to the day of Lavos. Go there only if you're looking to achieve a shorter lifespan. Lavos will help you leave this mortal coil. Well, we're not going there, that's for sure, cause we're nowhere close to being ready to beat him. And in fact, we don't even know much about this guy, so we should probably do investigation first before tackling the big bad Lavos, whatever the fuck he's supposed to be. But with that said, we have finally reached the intended destination of the first session, the end of time. So with that said, we will be taking a break, a much longer break. I have to rest for session 2, which will be coming soon. Just hold on to your shorts. This was session 1 of Chrono Trigger with your host Walder Richards from DaGameTrain. I will see you soon. Thank you for watching and take care.